If you're anything like me growing up, you'd wake up for like late in the morning because you're sleeping on the weekends. At least that's what I like to do. And you get out of bed, or like eat some breakfast. I don't know. Fuck. Then you'd go over to your computer or open up your phone. You'd open up YouTube and then watch your favorite firearms channel for the remainder of the day.
Hey Matt, hey Pierce.
And while watching these videos, you probably think to yourself,
man, I really need a gun.
then you open up another tab, open up YouTube again, then look up how to set up your first AR-15. Then you will go down the rabbit hole, get lost forever, and congratulations. You're addicted to guns and buying guns, and you will be forever in debt, and you'll never be able to pay off that debt ever, and your wallet will hate you for eternity. And today on Managing Success, I'm doing just that, a video on how to set up your first ever AR-15. And in this video, I'll be covering the things that you will be needing for your first rifle, some of the things that you don't need immediately, and then I will give you my thoughts and opinions, as well as some other advice for you as well. So without further ado, let's go ahead and break down this rifle. Starting off with what you will need in order to actually aim your rifle. This is my face. So starting out, if you are like a completely brand new beginner, like I can't speak. So if you're completely new to the hobby, you might want to get iron sights before you get your optic. Iron sights are very easy to learn on. That's what I learned on. It helped me. And then you can decide if you want to get an optic or not. Well, you should probably get an optic. It's going to help you a lot more, especially once you get more skilled and experienced. This fucking computer. Especially once you get more skilled and experienced in shooting and building out your AR, definitely would recommend getting an optic. The optic that I'm currently running now is the Primary Arms LPDO. It is a great optic. I really like it. It isn't the cheapest optic. It cost me about 530 bucks on Primary Arms website. I can leave a link in the description of this video. I'll leave a link to pretty much everything that I'm running. If I can find it, I should be able to find it. It's the internet. But 530 before taxes and shipping and all that fun stuff. But definitely worth it. It is a great optic, very high quality. I really like shooting with this optic. And then down to the grip that I'm running, I have a Magpul angled foregrip. Really like this grip. It's much more easy to get a nice C-clamp on the rifle. So when I'm aiming, it's much more natural C-clamp than like holding it. Very, very stable grip. I really like it. A lot of people also have begun to swap out their more vertical foregrips to an angled foregrip just for that reason. So really great grip. I highly recommend getting one of these. And then for the sling, I'm running a Caldwell sling. It did come with an attachment that you can put on the front of your buffer tube right here that will turn it into a single point sling mount. I did not mount that because I'm not a big fan of single point slings. I find them to kind of be not as helpful to me as like a double point, or yeah, I guess a double point sling. Because when I'm running with my current sling setup, I can wrap the sling around my support arm, and it helps me stabilize while I'm shooting and causes me not to sway as much, which is very helpful. Because I'm not like, although I think the sling mount that I currently have isn't the best. I was looking for a Magpul sling mount. As you can see, I was having some issues with it at the range. It was coming loose and was really bothering me. So I'm going to swap that out for a much higher quality sling mount as soon as I can find them in stores. So, because when I went to Academy, it was everything there was completely sold out. Picked over. I was looking for more magazines, and I was looking for optic mounts. I couldn't find anything. So hopefully the next time I go to Academy, I'll have all the things that I actually need in stock, and I can have a much better build for this rifle. And now for the light that I'm running. It's the Feyashi rifle light. I already made a video on it on the channel. Really nice light. You know, it's a lot of fun to do the strobe. It's good light. I'm probably gonna swap it out for something better, higher quality. But in the meantime, can't go wrong with that as a beginner. And then for the irons, the backup irons that I have, some cheap ass side irons that I found on Amazon for like 15 bucks. It's nothing crazy. It's just side irons in case the optic isn't working, which if you spend the money and get a really good optic, you really don't need those side irons. But they're just kind of there because it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. And then for the magazines that I run, currently I'm kind of running a mix of old surplus steel mags. Got some MTF mags, kind of like knockoff P mags, and I do have a P mag as well. Like I said earlier, I was going to get more P mags because I really like the way that those P mags, especially the ones with windows, I really like how those ones are. And those are the ones that the military uses. And they're not, they phased these ones out, so now they use P mags. I really like the P mags, really like how they feel. Very high quality magazines. However, they didn't have them, so right now I just kind of have a mixture of magazines with me. It's not terrible, it's just I would like to standardize my mags because, I don't know, I'm autistic and I like to have everything matching, I guess. But these mags are honestly kind of my favorite. In the B-roll that I filmed myself shooting, I was mostly using these because I really like how these mags feel, especially in the rifle. I like how they look. You know, I think they're great mags. So with that being said, I will now give you a few of my thoughts and opinions on the things you will need in order to set up your first rifle. So first and foremost, iron sights, optics, whatever you prefer. You're gonna need to actually be able to aim, and getting either one of those is gonna help you actually be able to aim. Secondly, you're gonna wanna get yourself a sling because just carrying the rifle by itself with no sling can get tiring. So you're gonna want a sling so you can just kind of let it hang on your body when you're not using it. If you want to use a single point, you can use a single point. I prefer the double point, 2-point sling because it's easier for me to, like I said, easier for me to wrap around my arm and help stabilize my arm while shooting. So that's just completely up to personal preference though. You can set it up, you can set your sling up however you want to set your sling up. And then third, you're gonna want to get yourself a good grip, like I said. Mag pole, can't go wrong with them. And then for like a couple of things you don't really need immediately, you can get later on. Obviously, you might not need the light immediately. You can probably hold off on getting that light, at least for a while. And then the side irons, you might need them, you might not need them. But it is nice to have them. It's whatever, again, it's whatever you want. That's the great thing about running an AR. It's just, you can customize it to fit your needs. And if you need the side irons, you can get them. If you don't need them, you don't need them. Don't get them. Use that money for something else. Now, speaking of using that money for something else, you can use that money to get yourself magazines, ammo, and just better equipment to help you train. Because what good is having the best perfect rifle setup if you don't know how to use it? It's kind of useless. Like, it's like having a very nice car that's in manual if you don't know how to drive manual. So what's the point of having that nice car if you can't drive it? Just like, what's the point if you have that nice rifle and you don't know how to use it? There's no point. So you should really invest in training. So get good gear, get good magazines, get plenty of ammo, get plenty of range time. Also, go to the gym. Yeah, just go to the gym, go pump iron. It'll help. You should use that money also for a gym membership too. Nice and built. Still got a long ways to go, but it'll help you in the long run, trust me. So overall, I'm very happy with my setup. I think it is a very functional setup, very practical setup. Nothing crazy. It gets the job done. It's basic. It's good basic though. Nothing wrong with that. And I'm really happy with how everything's turned out in the future. Like I said, I'm probably gonna upgrade that light to something nicer. I'm gonna get better mounts. These mounts that I have right now kind of giving me shit the other day. So I want better mounts for sure. and obviously when I get my magazines. But overall, I think this is great, and I'd highly recommend you set up your rifle something similar to this. You might not want the LPG, you might want something different, but you should always have optic and or irons, grip and sling, plus plenty of mags, and really focus on actual training. You know, if you can't get out to a range that often, like myself, you can just practice the reloads in your room. That's better than just sitting there and not doing anything. So some training's better than no training. So with that being said, that's going to do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like and subscribe, those post notifications on in order to ensure your success in life. Because if you're not successful, then you just suck, and sucking is lame, and you do not want to be lame. All right, have a good one. Peace.